give you an accurate count of the victims, but there must be at least 100.
Where are you putting them?
Wherever we can find space. Every OR is in use, and every doctor's been called in.
What's this to do with a mix-up with the ambulance?
Yes, they're sending everybody to General Hospital instead of splitting up with Mercy.
Give me a phone, we'll sit there.
I'm going to stay here and see if I can...
Good, thank you.
Somebody now for... Well, they say he's going to be all right. I don't know.
Well, I get to getting involved in local politics.
Come on, lady. All right, Mr. Phillips, we're moving out into the corridor now.
Okay, we go along. I'd like to go...
Stay out of the way.
Sir, thank you very much. Commissioner, can you tell us what do you understand?
We're battling to keep things under control.
Well, Commissioner, it seems to be you're losing the battle. Come on, guys, let's go look for something. Thank you.
You all right?
Yes, I just wanted you to know that as soon as this is over, we're going right back to the DA's office so I can deliver my confession.
But I want more police down here for crowd control. On the double.
Commissioner Scorpio, excuse me 1 second. Have you heard any news from the accident site?
The fire's been contained and all the injured evacuated.
Thank you very much, Commissioner.
Come in. I understand there was quite a mess down there.
Yes, there were no fatalities.
Tell me about Lee. Is he going to be all right?
He was going into surgery as we left.
There will be lawsuits.
We've got to establish the cause first. The preliminary report seems to indicate a gas main, but I guess that's up to the fire department.
Well, I'll tell you one thing about those guys down there. When they get on it, they'll come up with some answers fast.
Less choices to make, though, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. Unlike solving death by mysterious circumstances. Ever want to be a fireman, Robert?
Life could be simpler.
Yeah, unless, of course, your wife turns out to be a mad arsonist.
There's a thought.
I think we should pick up where we left off. Not that I'm making light of the City Hall explosion, of course.
All I know is a nasty business.
I believe we were talking about our own nasty business.
Yes, you were about to tell me something.
I have some information on Beatrice's death. I work at the spa, you know, and, well, I was pretty close to Beatrice.
Did she tell you something?
Not exactly. She found out something about me. Well, I suppose what I'm trying to say is...
Excuse me, sir. You said you wanted to see this the moment it came in.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Excuse me, Holly, but this is that final autopsy report I was waiting for. Do you mind if I scan it?
Well, actually, what I was going to tell you...
She doesn't mind
relates
waiting,
to that-
no.
Okay.
What is it?
See for yourself.
What do you know?
What is it?
According to the final autopsy report, Beatrice did not die of a drug overdose.
Well, what was the cause of death?
Allergic reaction to one of the drugs administered.
The heart medication.
The last one uncovered.
You mean none of the sedatives?
Had anything to do with it?
That's right. Now we're looking for the one who administered the heart medication.
Incredible.
Now, Holly, you were saying.
Oh, it was nothing anyway. Obviously, you've got more important things in your mind anyway. We can talk later.
I'll get started on the new investigation first thing in the morning.
Well, let me know how it goes.
You'll be the first. Come on, darling.
Thank you very much for your time. We'll talk later.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I told you to wait. I told you something would come along.
You know, I almost feel disappointed.
Please.
I know, it sounds weird, doesn't it?
Downright bizarre. Unless, of course, you're after a job opportunity in the state pen.
No, I don't know how I feel. It's just that, well, what I went through, preparing myself to face the penalty for my crimes.
You sound like some hard-done actress who's just been cheated from the role of a lifetime.
Maybe.
Forgive me, but you were totally miscast.
Meaning what?
Well, miscast in this particular drama. You see, I see you as more the mischief maker type. However, it doesn't mean to say I condone the mischief you were making in the massage room.
Do you have any idea how I worked myself up for this confession?
And then
It was agony.
blessed relief came your way, huh?
Did you think it was going to work out like this?
I hoped for a miracle. I really wasn't sure what, but I figured that the longer they took with the autopsy report, the better our chance.
I promise I'll never get in trouble again.
Well, at least don't ask for it.
Well, I wouldn't do that. I've had enough.
However, if you ever feel tempted, you will tell me about it, won't you?
If I'm ever tempted, I will tell you about it, yes.
I was so close to losing you.
Yes, you were.
I don't know what I would have done.
Oh, you'd have found some other girl.
Never.
That's what they will say.
All right, now listen carefully. Because you're not going to hear this again for quite a while.
I'm all ears.
Holly Scorpio, I love you.
And I love you. You know, though, there is one problem.
What's that?
You're going to have to start your investigation all over again.
Yeah. Somebody slipped her that drug. It wasn't one of her own.
Could have been any one of your current suspects, or it could have been somebody new.
Maybe.
I wonder who.
So do I, but we'll wonder about it some other time. Oh, come here.
So nice of you to drive me to work.
I just can't stand to have you out of my sight even for a minute.
Yeah, well, you were something else last night, you know.
Oh, that was nothing. You wait till tonight.
It's good to see you getting back on top of things again.
I feel like a weight has been lifted off me now. I know it's not my fault that Beatrice died.
Yeah, you went through a lot there.
Well, it wasn't exactly fun for you either.
Holly, you got to promise me something. That you will never hold anything back again.
Didn't last night or this morning.
Yeah, well, I've got to get back to work.
I think I might stick around.
I thought you'd be sick of the sight of the place.
No, on the contrary, now that I'm off the hook, this place has taken on its old charm again.
Holly?
I can't help it, Robert. I'm intrigued. Who do you think Beatrice's murderer really is?
Holly, my darling.
Yes, my sweet?
You know that I think you're wonderful and gorgeous and delectable and super-duper you-beaut.
Yes.
And I'd do anything in the world for you.
Yes.
And you'd do anything in the world for me.
Well, depends what it is.
Yes. Well, anyway, love is a two-way street.
What are you driving at?
I will do the jokes.
What do you want?
Can't you guess?
What, me, silly little female without a thought in her head, second-guessing a big, intelligent, strong man like you?
I see it's back to the male chauvinist pig bit, is it?
Well, I just got a feeling you're about to act like one.
Holly, I do not want you getting involved in my investigation of Beatrice's death.
But I'm a very good detective. You know that.
Yeah, but it gets you into a lot of trouble. It's hardly been 24 hours since you almost took up residency in the state pen.
Yeah, but I got off it.
Even a cat has only 9 lives.
Look, I don't have to hang around headquarters. You could use my talents in a more informal way.
I do.
Not that. No, I meant the people at the spa figure very prominently in your investigation, right?
So?
Well, so, I could help. I know them all very well.
Especially Leo.
That's not fair.
Look, I do not want you getting involved in Lord knows what kind of trouble.
Who says I would?
I says.
Could cut down your workload a lot.
Rest easy. There's not much more work to do on this case.
Well, are you working on something new?
That new drug we found in Beatrice. It's a rare one. It's not prescribed to many people.
Oh, so what are you going to do?
Check which of my suspects had access to it. Bert's running them through the computer now.
Oh, computers are so dull. Interesting when it uses a human element.
Yeah, well, this human's got to do some work.
Well, I'm off to the spa.
Oh, yes, the spa. You know, the one part of this whole misadventure which really galls me is the fact that I've got nothing on that sleazebag Leo. I would dearly love to nail him for something.
Well, you never know. Something may show up.